Good morning. You are welcome to today's trade ideas and signal. So without wasting time, we're just going to go straight into it. Like it's not going to take time. We deal with only 4 hours now these days. And we are not trying to, run through lower time frame and be burning our accounts because a lot of things that are happening here and there in the world now requires us to be very, very patient and know what we are doing. We shouldn't just be jumping from one thing to another. We just be blowing accounts here and there. So the best thing for us to do, at least for me personally, what I'm doing is to just stick the lower, the number of times that I play my probability game. At least if I stick to a higher time frame, I have a higher chances of winning more than losing. So, and at the same time, it's just that the trade is going to be lower. The number of trades I'm going to take is going to be very, very low. It might even be one trade per week. So that is that about that. Then, but the upside of it is at least if you are taking 10 trades per week before, and you are using 1% of your account to take 10 trades, and you only win two or three out of the 10. But if you increase, I mean, if you go on higher time frame and you increase your percentage, the risk percentage of your account, then automatically, if it even if it is one win per week, you still profitable, come out profitable more than when you take a lot of trades and you lose more than you win. So with what is happening around the world, we have to be very, very careful and patient. There are a lot of sand of war here and there, and there is talk of, a lot of countries, bigger countries, and we trade major currencies, and you can see what Trump is doing here and there. So we have to be very, very careful. So we're just going to review the trade side drop yesterday, and as you can see, we picked this inverted internal structure from weekly. Pick it from weekly and picking it from weekly, we go on lower time frame, which is daily. We establish our monthly high and monthly low on lower on monthly. Then that's using open high low close for that one. And going on weekly, we spot this internal structure, which in our previous what is it called? In our previous analysis, we're expecting this internal structure at least last week to send price even lower. But running into this other block, you can see that the price just take the liquidity below this low and continue to move in the high direction, which is an indication that we might this high previous monthly high is our next target as our previous monthly low has been taken out of the way. So having that been sorted, this is January. Okay. So having that been sorted, we go on daily, and what can we see from daily? We have this movement. Then this is the break of structure that we have, as you can see. If we are going to analyze the structure using structure from that side, we have the break of this structure, then we have the price inverted, and we have a trend change from this level because we have TC from here, total soup has taken place. Then we have a TC from this level, then price begin to. Then the mitigation block is supposed to give us something down, but what we see is actually this internal structure representing taking place of this mitigation block because it has properly mitigated something coming from above. You can see there's proper mitigation with this internal structure, but we miss out on that internal structure because we're taking the hold something, the mitigation block from hold. But as you can see, the internal structure gives us a nice movement downward. Then we can spot another shift from this movement. And if we look at it very well, this is our weekly which was taken out. That happens to be a weak low and here a stronger. But what do we see from that level? We can see that this level automatically turns that stronger turns to TC. It's a structure break for us. Then automatically, what are we expecting from the market? We are expecting this level to be our mitigation block. And if there is anything we are looking forward to, we have this block here. If we go on lower time frame, is when we're going to see this level clearly. and we're going to understand the structure. And breaking this high shows that at least this level has turned to our strong low, and here happens to be our weak high that we'll be anticipating price to break. Then there are two things here, and as you can see on daily, we have that internal structure, but there is another level here which happens to be a fair value gap, daily fair value gap, and price is reacting from that level now. And if you check on lower time frame, there is an imbalance there. Yeah, on the, and it's lined perfectly. Then measuring the range, it sits perfectly on our, what is it called? On 50% of our daily range. And if you check it on lower time frame, me on 4 hour, we see there is proper mitigation of all these levels to this level here, and this is the only place we can be buying from. Whatever makes this trade to be invalidated from this level, then automatically what we'll be looking for is sell. So it is sell that we're going to be looking for from whatever, whenever this trade is being taken out. So moving forward from that, what we've had a shift. This level is giving us a shift, but there is higher time frame confirmation that we might just be going. But if you just want to trade on lower time frame, you could have easily take from this level. But we have this internal structure that might actually be giving us some things into the market. So we have this leg here, which happens to be MSS, major MSS in the market, and having that leg there, we can see that we've gotten something from that level. Yeah, it's not a flip, but we've gotten a trend change on lower time frame. That's giving us a major PC from that level. And looking closely, we have this internal structure that we can be selling from. This internal structure that we can be selling from. So that's for our internal structure. Let's take this one out of the way. Let's hide it. And that's another 4 hour trade. And if we look closely, try and see if you have session 4, you can see that the internal structure is giving us some kind of nice movements down. And I guess that's a nice shot there. Uh, That's 11 pips something. And this can actually be our trade. That'll be 55, 515, and proper 1 to 5 in the market. So uh, I guess we can still jump on it. It will be an edge toward our, what is it called? Our trade. Because we have a shift from this level and we have this internal structure. Then if we look closely on 5 minutes, we can see what the market is doing from this level here. So I guess we can still jump on it. So that will be all, at least for now. On 4 hour, I guess I come late into the market. So would have been anticipating some kind of movement into this level. But we still have to be very, very careful because we are coming from daily. If we check daily and we see, is there any possibility that we will be coming into this level here, this internal structure that we have here? We have an internal structure. Can we be trading into the internal structure? So we have to be very, very careful with the way we're going to take our trades. But I guess that is that about that. So let's stop here. So this might be our trade at least for today. And okay, that'll be all at least for now. We're going to use this one to hedge our trade. So looking for, we are in the bias, but at the same time, this can give us in proper sell in the market. So that'll be all. Thank you. Have a profitable, a nice and a profitable day. God bless us all. Amen.